Greetings, fellow sleuths. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, The Voidborn. Episode 33, Hunting Down Clues for the Mechhive. So she's in labor. Let's go have a space birth. You're not a real Starjack unless you're born in space. So there's plasteel there, and plasteel here. Splitting the difference, we'll park here. That works. There's plasteel there too. There we go. Okay, birth child. Gideon, you don't get to participate. Let's kick this off. And then if this is a healthy birth, because I didn't want to jinx it, we will have... Let's move these explosive boxes far away. We'll have the urgent need to make a crib and stuff like that, but that's fine. Lisk and Icy's bedroom is easily able to accommodate. Alright, Mr. Gideon. The other thing that you could do, which would be beneficial, is to illuminate the tunnels and illuminate the mining zone. And, in the weirdest way possible, let's have a birth announcement that is very explosive. You know, a gender reveal party. Using mining charges. I don't know. There's not a lot that he can do. I guess he could cut Vaxstone, but I don't really need Vaxstone. So I'm not going to worry about that either. How close are we here? I mean, it's a sterile... Oh, God. Oh, God. Why? Why? You know what? Sap away, dudes. Sap away. This is ridiculous. Getting attacked during this. Ugh. Can you just hold it in? Guys, you need to wrap this up. Yeah, final stages. I know. So the problem is, we don't have any pathable mini turrets. Like, I don't even know what to do about this. Like, we are stuck fighting this for a day and a half. I guess I can use, like, lances. Or you know what? So the bombardment targeter is not going to be all that helpful. It's going to be, like, insane. I'm going to be burning my... usables. So this was a healthy child. That much is good. Which means we're going to have a giveaway timer for it. That's above my head. Good luck to y'all. Lisk, as much as you can't, what is your temperature tolerance? -29? Yeah, just deal with it. So one advantage we have is we are Starjacks, so we do move faster. In orbit. So if you take a Lisk's movement speed, he's like 5'6", because he's grav-adapted with a proper leg. Oh god, he is blitzing through this, though. Rylus, eat faster, because we need to get 13 off of our, ship. He's about to get in. Yep. I don't even know what to do. I'm, like, at a loss. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Rylus walled it up. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of them in collateral here. Lisk, you have a meal in your pocket. Cool. I'm gonna have you eat in a minute. They're just gonna keep punching holes in my ship, aren't they? Rylus, what the frick is your mood problem, man? You have an orbital bombardment targeter, which I really can't use. What I need is the Insanity Lance, I think would help leverage. I just need more shooters. It was just like the worst timing ever. Okay, Stranger's down. I could use the shuttle to try to get Rylus out there. The sapper found more plasteel? That it did. That's pretty funny. And Lisk, of course, is going to get hypothermic eventually. So maybe Rylus is the rescue crew in a shuttle or something. I don't know. But these guys are like just bashing holes in the tunnel, which is like fine by me. Gives me more time to work with. Given that Gideon sucks at melee, like it almost makes sense for Gideon to pick up a gun as well. But I can't get into the base right now. Yeah. I don't even... What are they even mining? Okay, they're going for the steel wall now. I am a valid target. Oh, good. Squire's getting shot at by the turrets. So if I can keep Squire's attention... Yeah, Squire's gonna go down. They're gonna be in just a minute. Rylus. You probably can't out-repair this. No, you're not gonna be able to. What I need to do is I need to, like, draw their attention away, but they're sappers, so they're not really gonna be able to do that. Uh-oh, they're coming up behind. Let's... Oh, I don't even know what to do. This is nasty. And, of course, Icy can't move. One thing I can do is close this door. Here we go. Alright, Kiddo is Mike. So that Mike is gonna have to fend for himself. This is ridiculous. So Mike, name the baby. And Mechhive Goku is the one that won it. So I'm closing the door. Keep moving. And I'm trying to position my people to be where the turrets can offer protection. And then, Rylus is going to move the shuttle here. So the way into the base right now is like the shuttle or something. I don't even know. I don't frickin' know. Ow. Of course, the low shield pack ain't helping here, but... Alright, what are they even sapping at this point in our base? So there's... They're breaking random doors and setting a battery on fire. Oh, great, they're blowing up a battery. Thanks, guys! Why am I... Oh, because I have a vac barrier. Can I turn the vac barrier off? No, not easily. Rylus, stop the bleeding for Lisk. 13 is being stupid. I'm all for it. Be stupid. The door here... So the worry is that Mike will be exposed to vacuum, and that's like the next thing I want to remedy. Allies can't help you in orbit, no. So there's no one to call. So I'll be able to launch soon-ish. Rylus, pop out. So they're sapping to the, as you can see, they're sapping to the bedrooms, because that's how sappers are coded. And what I want to do is I want to lure these guys outside so they don't mess with me. I'll probably stay in the shuttle. Come on. Stop attacking that. Yep, come on. Get shot. Keep moving. Cool, there goes one. Okay. We put that fire out, put that fire out. So Lisk, you preach out the Gideon. Nice, thank you, turret. Okay, who's left? Vaughn, who's got a heavy SMG, so I'd like for the turrets to help with that. Looks to me like they're coming inside. So, activate shield. If I could lure... okay, let's see. You... are gonna set things on fire. Okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Rylus, keep moving. So many dead bodies. Alright, Rylus, I'm coming to help you in a minute. Let's offer ourselves up as a target so Lift can finish this one off, and I think that's the last sapper. Yep, okay. Inside, please! How many dead bodies in the ship do we need to remove? Only one? So Gideon, you haul Vaughn outside, and then we don't really have to worry about it. So, yeah, we're good. That was unfun, but we're alive. And no one's fatally bleeding. Well, about to not be fatally bleeding. So, Rylus. Gideon, guess what? You get to practice medicine. I know you have a passion in it, so congrats. Alright, other things we're going to need is a crib. And then, like, doors and stuff. Vac barrier for the win? Yes. Yes, indeed. And that's why I doubled it up. Because raiders don't treat vac barriers as, like, worth breaking. Kind of like a fence. But it keeps, you know, us from dying to vacuum during raids like this. So, 100%. And Icy is on her feet. Good timing. And she can deal with the dead bodies. Woo! I came pretty close. It was down to like 17%. Losing the barrier. Alright, everybody stay inside the ship, please. Except for Icy, she can leave. So, let's put dead bodies here, because there's no other reason to go up there. And I would very much like a door again. Oh my god, that was harrowing. That was so bad timing. And that's exactly why I want autocannon turrets and uranium slug turrets surrounding the ship, so that when people come to mess with me, they just get buzzsaw murdered by defenses. It'd be really funny if, like, I was miraculously able to cure Roy right now, so that the two kids were twins. The same exact age, born completely different times. That would be amusing. Alright, I also am going to want... what fabrics do I have a lot of? Furniture. Armchair. Make a crypt asleep so I can make it happen? Nah, it's not worth it. It'd be funny, but it's not that funny. Alright, another thing I wanted to do was the... So, let's continue making pants. And shirts. And then parkas. Did I notice the pond carrying the newborn through the vacuum when landed in the shuttle? No. Good point. So this vac barrier needs to go. That vac barrier is a liability. What I can do is I can have it be a steel door instead, and a forbidden steel door, so we don't walk through there, because walking through there is, of course, very dangerous. So, Zatsuku, or whatever her name is, thank you for pointing that out. Very important. Oh yeah, I could disallow the back barrier. That works too. That way we don't walk through it. Alright, we are in a power negative. Let's just get rid of the TV. The next thing we're going to need to do is to tidy up all the corpses. And all of these guys out here, their armor is smeltable for plasteel. So, gonna do a lot of stripping. And then moving their bodies so that no one has to see them. And then probably throwing a grenade on it. Looks like we did kill a Starjack, unfortunately. Oh no, it's a baseliner, just pasty. An Irish baseliner. We're also going to want to smelt the shield belts too, because shield belts will allow us to make plasteel too. Getting a little hypothermic. Let's go inside. And with a parka, basically hypothermia will be a thing of the past. One thing that we do not have is anything that can be made into baby food if we don't stop breastfeeding. So that's another issue that we're going to need. Do the cribs remove the bedroom tag? No, it does not. So, going planet side and getting berries would be a really good idea for baby food. Alright, so I think this is the last dead body that needs to be moved. And let me actually prepare for the bodies here to be destroyed by grenades, so that there's not a risk of anyone seeing them. I'm very happy that this battery blew up and not this one, because this one had a doomsday launcher on it. That would be a very different scenario. Alright, searching for the tag dead yields only animals. So that confirms we have removed all the corpses and therefore unrestricted for everybody. Awesome. Gideon. There we go. So, tainted armor is going to go here. And then as we make the parkas, what is this? Can I click on this? This is a blue fur parka that we have yet to... Oh, I see. Parkas made of blue fur too. So the plan is to smelt all the armor down and then haul everything in. I'll probably also smelt the shield bolts as well, but I don't want to bring in the weapons unless they're made of something interesting, which like none of them are, so we'll forbid that. Shuttle trip for baby food? Maybe. We don't really need to worry about that right now because we have breastfeeding, which is a perfectly viable way to keep the baby fed, but as long as we breastfeed once every 10 days, which is, you know, no problem, that won't be an issue. So yeah, we are protected to -76 with a parka, and it's -75 out, so we don't even need, like, we don't need this stupid vac suits in order to be in vacuum. That's how nice it is to be Starjack in space. Plus, there's the whole, like, hey, we're in the space habitat +4. That's also nice. I don't want to smelt... So for headgear, none. For armor headgear... only armors that yield plasteel. And then for regular armor, only ones that yield plasteel. I don't want to bother smelting vac suit helmets. They don't matter. No, the baby eats way more often than every 10 days. You just stop lactating if you haven't breastfed within 10 days. So as long as Icy breastfeeds once every 10 days, there's really no issue. What about plasteel flak? There's no flak and plasteel. Or no plasteel and flak armor. Unless it's a flak helmet made of plasteel, which is like a relatively unique scenario that doesn't happen too frequently. There's no tag for smelting that is like only smelt things that are made of plasteel. So, you know, we have to assume make some assumptions for our sake. Essentially, the way it works is you only get back what you put in. So if you take a look at flak armor for like flak jackets, it's made of cloth, steel, and components. So if it's not made of plasteel, you don't get plasteel out. Alright, this next one is going to be for shield belts. Because I don't need, like, 15 shield belts. 13 shield belts, whatever it is. I don't know. Our flak armor... Flak helmets are stuffable, if you were wondering. So, regular armor, like flak helmets, you can decide what kind of metal gets put into it. Whereas flak jackets, you don't decide. It's steel, cloth, and components. So there is a such thing as a plasteel flak helmet, in other words. But there's no such thing as a plasteel flak vest or a plasteel flak pants or a plasteel flak jacket. Most flak helmets are just going to be made of steel and not plasteel, which is why I didn't include them in the smelting. Cheers again. Oh, that's a happy baby. Ooh, exotics trader. You know what? The shield belts are going to be worth more sold than smelted, I think. What is Rylus doing? Oh, Jesus. Okay. There is obviously a need for an ingredient radius for the slag. Look down and he's like in a different zip code. Alright, Lisk. Oh, that was installed. That's dumb. I should not do that. Let's trade. Cataphract armor? Hell yeah. We can afford it. Low gravity adapted with low sleep. That's cool. What level is vertical pulse? 3? Hell yeah. Focus? Yep. We can't afford the shock lance, despite the fact that I'd want it. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome trade. Alright, Gideon, you have stuff to learn. Oh, focus is a 4, I forgot about that. Vertical Pulse is a super powerful psycast for him to have. Very combat-oriented. And they didn't want the shield belts, so I'll just keep smelting them. I'd rather have the plasteel. Yeah, it's like a mass stun. It is so powerful against some of the anomaly monsters too. That's one of the reasons why it's like completely imbalanced. It's like, oh no, I'm being stalked. No, I'm not. You're vomiting. You know, it's just crazy strong. So all this plasteel is going to turn into glorious armor for us once it's done. And Gideon, let's apply the cataphract. Part of me thinks I'm not going to make, because we're only one tech print of cataphract away, I'm not going to bother with helmets until we can get cataphract helmets. Because I feel like I'm going to, well, marine helmets are actually pretty cheap. And let's illuminate the pathway to the steel. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize this doesn't go through. That's fine. Gideon will make it go through. Imagine vomiting in a vac suit. That'd be pretty awful. Cataphract armor plus jump pack is better than Locust armor? No. It's different. Beacon still installed? Yeah, thank you. Is there a particular reason I focus on Locust armor? So Locust armor allows you to jump, which gives you really high mobility, which makes you good at not getting killed. And it also allows you to wear like a shield belt or some other utility item. If you don't wear Locust armor, then you would need a jump pack, which then you lose the ability to hold a utility item. So that's why I go for Locust armor. Because ideally, your armor should allow you to avoid damage, not tank damage. When your armor absorbs damage, it wears out. When your armor allows you to avoid damage, it does not wear out. So Locust armor allows you to avoid damage instead of tanking, which is better than, you know, face tanking. So that's pretty my argument for it, for the most part. Is it lets you clutch. So like, let's say I'm about to get Doomsday launched. Everyone with Locust armor can just like buzz off, right? And dodge all damage. That's incredibly powerful. Of course, if you have like long jump legs or you have skip psycast, Locust armor loses a little bit of utility, but like no one in my colony is a single phage for long jump legs, and I don't have skip. No one even has the level for skip. So, you know, that's fine. So smelt tainted plaz. Steel armor. I'll just smelt tainted plaz steel. I'm going to allow for smelt all tainted at the bottom here, because there's nothing better to do. Might as well. Gives everyone idle a task. Melee is... So if you do a jump pack with cat armor as melee, you don't get a shield belt. So Gideon has the ability to jump and a shield belt, which is better than cataphract armor in most cases. The only time I would ever say cataphract armor for a brawler is better is if you have, again, skip or long jump legs, or something that lets you to get high mobility like that. Well, that's why I'm pretty dead set on the combination that I use. Occasionally people ask me why I don't hook up my shooters with shield belts, and it's because you can't shoot guns through a shield belt. For most of you, that's probably pretty obvious, but it's something I have seen a few times on YouTube comments. This community is known as Mike's birthplace. I'm not staying here, so it doesn't really matter. People forgetting that range shield belts is a mod. Yeah, not a balanced one either. Alright, we're just waiting for Lisk to wrap up his mining. And the next hop is probably going to be the orbital platform. But boy, do we have a lot of plasteel. I am happy about that. Okay. Jumping away. I am going to be right back while we travel over to the orbital platform. All right, here we go. Well, if we had a care package to deliver to an ally, parking near there might not be a bad call. So I'm going to park like this. Turrets pointing to this door, and use that door as the lure door. The new baby is a boy. Said the new boy. The new baby is a boy. And he's healthy, unlike the sibling. Alright, we can relaunch in a day and a half. I am going to create a new zone so that people don't go wander around a dangerous platform. And that zone is this one. So I want to hack this door. And then if we have things to deliver to as a gift, we have this ancient transport pod close by. Alright. Fab bench. Locust armor. That's going to be the focus. Focus is the locust. Get the locust armor up for everybody. And try to find the core that's in this facility. I would say I would most prefer yet another power cell so that I can keep things on and not really have to worry about it. The keeping research benches and stuff like that on. Mike is a boy and Roy is a girl. Exactly. So let's see what's in here. Oh, double turrets right in my face. Almost broke my shield belt. And then drones coming. This is not a mech platform, it's a regular one, so this is full of drones. There also might be an opportunity to open up the caskets here. And we could do that by using an exploit that Liara used. It's not a friendly thing to do, but we're not like strictly... Oh, there we go! We know where the Mechhive is! The other thing that we could do... Well, I think... So, my plan is to get another power source from this one, and then get a signal jammer from the next one. So we can go Mechhiving. Oh boy. You know what? Stand there. Hold on. Yeah, Icy, come here. I'm going to use the explosive crates to blow them up. Screw you! What? You're not dead? Oh my god. Ridiculous. Should I not armor up my shooters? I don't have armor. So, no, I guess. I'm making armor, but I don't have it yet. Thought it was smart using blasting charges like that, and then the drone was just like, oh, blasting charges? Yeah, no problem. Absorbed. Unbelievable. Oh, he has an incinerator launcher. Okay, Icy. We're probably not going to want anyone else to see the dead body, so I'm going to have to fix that soon. There we go. So now we know where the caskets are. There's the engine. Forbid the doors. So this is what we're after. Looks like you have recon armor on. I could wear that with Icy. That wouldn't be a bad thing for her to actually just wear, because she's bloodlust and doesn't care that it's tainted. I suppose I could put dead bodies back there. And that allows Gideon to explore one more room. Oh, nice. Come on. Convert the turrets. That'd be great. One disabled. Two disabled. Core room has a door into it from the long hallway. Yep, forbidden. I mean, they wouldn't be able to go in there anyway. They're zone prohibited. So I'm not too worried about that. Because here's where they're allowed. They're basically not allowed there. What I'm hoping to do is to more turrets disabled. I don't want them disabled. I want to reprogram them. Almost all the turrets in this hallway have been disabled as a result of this. Another rec room. Ooh, hello. Oh, and there's a dead body that way. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, The Voidborn, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Starjacks.